A 75-year-old woman buys a cup of coffee every day but never drinks it. She follows the morning rush of office workers to a corporate building, then pretends her hands are full so someone nearby will swipe her card to get in. Once inside the elevator, she immediately moves to the side farthest from the buttons, letting a passerby help her swipe and press the floor. Then she pretends to be on a phone call, getting the receptionist to open the door for her. This is how she sneaks into one of New York's most prestigious law firms. She tosses the coffee and follows the crowd into a conference room. These Ivy League graduates don't even notice a stranger has slipped in among them. When three company partners are discussing settlement amounts, she suddenly stands up and tells them the other side is willing to pay $23 million, they're asking for $4 million too little. She explains in detail how she got this information. Turns out she'd already scoped out the opposing lawyer's routine, staking out the coffee shop every morning just to overhear their bottom line. Then she used her polished acting skills to fool everyone and get into the law firm's conference room. Her cleverness wins over all the partners, and she gets assigned to work with attorney Olympia. But Olympia is biased against Madeline's age and gives her a case that goes to trial the next day, seeking justice for a black man who was wrongfully imprisoned for 26 years. The man was wrongly convicted back then, and the only evidence that could overturn his case would be finding a red-haired woman who was attacked by the same perpetrator but managed to escape. However, her identity and whereabouts remain a mystery. Madeline tracks down the red-haired woman's former co-worker and uses her natural charm to gain their trust, eventually getting Carlin's address. But when she finds Carlin refuses to testify in court. Back then, she was using drugs and drinking heavily, but now she has a happy family and a stable job. She's afraid that being exposed would destroy her current life. Madeline sympathizes with Carlin and doesn't pressure her to testify, but this angers Olympia, who furiously accuses Madeline of seriously damaging the black man's interests. Madeline feels devastated but doesn't give up. She approaches Carlin again and shares the story of her own daughter who died from drug use, successfully connecting with Carlin. Finally, Carlin reveals that there was also a restaurant owner who witnessed the incident. Following this lead, Madeline finds the 911 recording the restaurant owner made back then. The key evidence that had been edited by police is finally exposed, revealing corruption within the police department. The judge ultimately orders the state government to pay the victim $20 million in damages. Madeline gets hired permanently and even gets her own office. After work, Madeline boards a city bus but gets off after just one stop. She then walks down a street and gets into a luxury car. As the car drives into an estate, Madeline's true identity is finally revealed. She's actually a billionaire, and her real purpose for infiltrating the law firm was to uncover the truth about her daughter's death.